All right, we're going to jump right into Vectornator and we're going to learn how to use the pen tool. Really simply tracing an object. Maybe you want to put a dotted line around a shape or someone's head. Let's do it. All right, go ahead and open up Vectornator and choose your screen size. I went with 1920 by 1080. And then you're going to want to create a new layer. We're going to drag our image onto one of those layers. It decided to drop onto the top one, layer 2. So we're going to drag that below layer 1. And then we're going to click the little lock icon in the right of that layer. And then with layer 1 selected, we can go ahead and zoom in by holding down Option and using your scroll wheel on your mouse. And then we're going to grab the pen tool and start tracing this guy's head because, hey, we want a dotted line around it. And then you can see that angle around the ear. I held down Option after I clicked, and that allowed me to change direction. And I'm doing the same thing above the ear. Hold down Option to change direction. Otherwise, I'm clicking and dragging with the pen tool, which will give me those smooth control handles. And here we are at the ear again. Hold down Option, change direction, and making our way back down the other ear. And just clicking and dragging. And then the neck has that little change of direction as well. So what's the magic button? Option, that's right. So continue to move around the neck area, and we're changing direction down there at the bottom of the V, up the other side of the shirt, and close that bad boy up by clicking on the first control point. And then it's a good idea to save. So I'm just going to call this guy. Save that to the desktop. And then over on the right hand side, we've got some controls. So we've got our line selected, and we can change the thickness of the line. 10's a little thick, let's go with 4. The dash length, we can change that. We go with 5. Space between the dash, that's the next one, 10. And if you wanted irregular dashes, you can add more in those other fields. Okay, so we've got this, and then let's go ahead and add a fill. What would that look like? Well, I forgot to select my object, so select it, then add a fill. Right now it's blue. I'm gonna choose a red color. Okay, and then if you like, over on the right there, you can change the alpha. So let's try 40, see what that looks like. Yeah, let's do a little bit more than that. 70. Okay, so now it's clear that the guy's head is selected. But for our purposes, we're not going to do a fill. So we'll turn that off. And it's looking pretty good. And if you're happy with this, then you're done. You can go ahead and export this bad boy. And so I'm going to go ahead and on the top left off the screen, I'm going to choose File, Export, or Command E, and then it'll bring up this window for you to see what it is you're exporting. Double check the settings, hit export. We'll save it to our desktop. We'll call this guy-outline. And we'll go ahead and save that bad boy. And then I'll just open, oh, I don't want to rate it right now. We're trying to do a tutorial Vectornator. Seriously. I'm going to open the image that I just exported. There you go. It's ready to use in your ad campaign or social media post or whatever. So I hope that was helpful. Let me know if there's anything else that you'd like to learn in Vectornator or other creative applications, because you know me, I'm all over the place. I love them all. Till next time, create or die.